One of my favorite quotes in the scripture in the Bible is, "Be still and know that I am God." And of course, Jesus famously said to the storm, "Peace, be still." And if I wonder why these quotes appeal to me, it's because I recognize that incessant chatter that goes on in my head, these thoughts that are looking and judging and observing and often criticizing, and they just don't stop. There's an on and on dialogue that is happening inside my head. And I most often notice this when I'm trying to meditate and be still, or when I'm going to bed at night. And it's like my mind goes, I've got your attention now. I'm going to chatter to you. And sleep doesn't happen, and meditation and stillness doesn't happen either. I have to apply myself to be still, to use those words, be still and know that I am God. So a book that I just picked up again recently, I've read it before a few times, Michael Singer, The Untethered Soul, talks about this incessant chatter. And when I read the opening chapters recently, I laughed out loud. The way Michael talks about these thoughts in our head that just go on and on and on. It's like a maniac inside us that won't be quiet. And we've become so conditioned to these thoughts that we don't even recognize that they're going on, to the extent that we think we are our thoughts, and we're not. We are indeed the observer of our thoughts when we practice stepping back, disengaging, becoming still. It's why that quote in the Bible, "Be still and know that I am God," is so important to me, because I have to remind myself I am not these thoughts. So this practice of being still is one that I undertake every day, for moments throughout the day and for longer periods of silence. It is a practice to learn to step back from the incessant chatter of our minds, to practice the silence and the stillness, to know that I am not my thoughts, I am so much more. And truly it is in the silence that we come to know God as a personal experience. Jesus had to say no to his thoughts when he was in the wilderness, that temptation that is so beautifully described, that we all experience in our own way. This is not who we are. It is time to say no to this incessant chatter, to practice the stillness. I invite you to begin today, to begin each day practicing the stillness. And if you'd like to join us in practicing this more deeply, we have a Saturday workshop coming up in April and a meditation class, which is all about learning to be still, to be silent. I invite you to join me on this journey, to laugh at the thoughts that go on in the mind, and to find a way to know we are so much more than we think we are. So bless you. I look forward to sharing the journey with you each day.